It's time for a Roll for Pokemon, the game show where I use dice to show off Pokemon cards. Let's go. First things first, we start with a D10 to determine what generation we're looking for. Generation 4, all right. Next up, we'll use our D20 to find what type we're looking for. And 19, we are looking for a water type. Last but not least, we'll use a D4 to figure out if we're looking for a first, second, third, or fourth stage evolution. Oh, it jumped, but it's 4. We're looking for a single stage water Pokemon from Gen 4. Now, water type famously dominates most generations' Pokedexes, but single stage water type is where we're gonna have to turn to the legendaries. Our only 3 options are Palkia, which is water dragon, and then Phione and Manaphy for 2 pure single stage water type Pokemon. Now I organize all my Pokemon cards into binders represented with Pokemon from that dex, and Arceus is one of my favorites for Gen 4, also one of my cat's favorites, but there's nothing I can do about that. We'll start with Palkia. I've got 4 cards of this water dragon type, and don't tell it, but I actually like Dialga more. I've only got 1 card for Phione. I don't even know if I'm saying that right, but the artwork is stunning. I love the half in, half out of the water look. And I don't have any for Manaphy. So there are actually 20 different Manaphy cards I could have, then I don't, so that's my bad, but I went and looked them all up, and my favorite is definitely the Brilliant Stars Manaphy, where she's kind of skipping over the water, because it reminds me of one of my favorite, I don't remember if it's a Clefairy or Clefable card, where she's also skipping over the water, so I love that. That's one I definitely want to find for my collection. I also think the EX looks really cool with the water feature all over it. I just like that when cards have that kind of extra element to them. Well, that's all for this episode of Roll for Pokemon. How many single stage water type Gen 4 Pokemon do you have in your collection?